Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena draft, where today we're going to be drafting some Omenpaths. But first, before we get started, just a quick reminder, this video and this stream is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can go over to their website. You can pre-order Lorwyn Eclipsed over there. You can also pre-order Avatar: The Last Airbender. They have Spider-Man there, a whole lot of other things, Magic related and otherwise. So if you're looking for a local game store to pick something up from that maybe you can't get locally yourself, and you want to support a game store, Flipside's awesome for that. They've been a great supporter of the channel for a very long time. Enjoy working with them for sure. So check them out. If your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the US. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, just check out the description below. I'm also going to put one in the comments section too once the stream's over. So if you're watching this on the replay, it will be there as well. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. There's Lorwyn again. Okay. And eventually, if my computer will cooperate, there it is. Magic Arena. All right. Excuse me. So just get everything situated here. Make sure that's okay. That's working great. All right. Second computer is being a little slow today. I have a second screen to watch chat and stuff, but it is not cooperating, but hopefully it will calm down here in a moment. All right, so I know people are probably still trickling in, but let's go ahead and get started with the draft. This is the infamous pick 2, so it is what it is, but not a huge fan of pick 2, but we're here for it right now. So all right, so first things first, we have this here. When this enters, attach it to target creature you control. It gets +2/+2. Has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each modified creature you control. Very good rare. You know, it starts you off in Azorius colors. We also have a Leyline Weaver, which is a really solid card. I actually like Gruul better than Azorius in this set. You know, Selesnya is the strongest, but last week we tried to force Selesnya. It didn't go so well because we didn't hit the big cards there. So just looking at what I have here in pack 1, yikes. I mean, this is a smart pick. It is putting you in a direction, a very specific direction of Azorius and modified. This leaves you open a little bit. Leaves you open for some Gruul ramp. Leaves you open to some Selesnya with a little bit of ramp to get it moving faster. And those are two very good archetypes. So, I also like Perilous Lunge. If I wanted to like really try to force Selesnya, I could take Perilous Lunge. I could take Leyline Weaver. I don't know if we want to do that again. Let's keep our options open. We're going to take this, and we're going to take this, and we're going to see what happens here. All right. So here is one of the signpost cards for Dimir, which I do not hate. I like Gallant Citizen much better in a Selesnya build, though. I really like Lurking Lizards too. Now this can work for us in either Selesnya or Gruul. We do have the Leyline Weaver here, so that's an option. This is actually pretty decent too. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you may exile the top card of your library. If you do, you may play that card until you exile it. So it's a little more for, I don't know, in some ways either an aggressive build, but we don't really have great aggressive like strategies in red in this set. But this is also good in a ramp build, and that's why it's here. Great removal with this too. So again, like going down the Azorius path, we have a great card. Going down the Gruul path, we have a great card. So probably just take the two best cards here and keep ourselves sort of open and just see what happens. Alright, or we could try to go 5-color green, maybe, if the cards present themselves. We'll have to see. So if we are thinking about it, we got to start watching lands too. If we are even considering something like that, vibrant cityscape is something we would want. This is a great card here, and this is, you know, maybe pushing us now more into Azorius. Kind of goes with our first pick. So we're definitely taking this. What else is in blue here? Yeah, I mean, this is good. Clones are always good. So you're 8 or, oh, this is also pretty solid. 8/8. Another villain hexproof. So I'm probably gonna go. Maybe go down the Azorius path here and see what we can get. Living Leap's not bad either. Or Lively Leap. Living Leap. Lively Leap's not bad either. But I'm not going to pick it right now. I'm probably going to take this. It is uncommon. We have another chance at this as a common, especially if blue's open. It kind of seems to be. So let's do that. We'll leave this behind for right now and see if we can move in this Azorius direction. City Pigeons, all right. Oh, we got another. Yeah, this is definitely telling me Azorius is open. So this tutors for an equipment or an aura. We do want to keep that in mind as we go, but we're probably going to just take those. That helps with our modified stuff. And yeah, we gotta look for equipment too now. We have to keep our eyes open for that. That's mill. That's more for whatchamacallit, Demir. So yeah, I like where this is going. Okay, what do we got for white here? This is a decent card. Basil's decent. I like this too. Yeah, so I think we got 2 solid white cards here. Yeah, this is actually an affordable little 2/2 boost. And yeah, this will be good for blue for a counter spell or to tap things down to attack. So sure. And then those are our last 2 cards. All right, so coming out of the first pack here, let's move our green out of the way. All right, so pretty good. So far, so good, right? Beginning of your end step, you may tap 2 untapped creatures and or treasure you control. If you do, draw a card. Otherwise, sacrifice this enchantment. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, we got these 2 down here too, and we got this. But no, I think we're gonna stick with Azorius here. I like this card a lot. Let's see what else is here. That's not bad. That could wheel potentially. Top card library anytime. You may cast spider spells and non-creature spells from the top of your library. Whenever you attack, you may mill a card. I mean, there's a lot of spiders in this set. We do have some. That is spider also. No, it's shapeshifter. We have 3 spiders right now. We also have an artifact, right? So there could be some value here. It does cost 6. It's only a 4/4 for 6. Milling's probably not doing anything for us. It's more for the Demir. You know, so I'm kind of like weighing the options. Is it worth it for 6? Because if I'm casting this for 6, I don't know. I like the potential card draw with this. Treasure tokens production might be something to think about. Got that too. I definitely like this. I think I'm going this and this. I could go this and this and probably pick up another one of these later. Maybe we'll do that. This is just kind of unique. You don't see that. It's an uncommon, and we could see it again, but like you don't see that come around often. And it also cuts off blue in that direction, I guess. So there's another one of these. There's another one of these. Oh, this is different. At the beginning of your end step, you may tap two. Oh no, the same card. Yeah, Confessor's Binding. Yeah. I don't know if we need two of those. Interesting. There's another one of these, which does kind of play with this. There's that. I might just take the uncommons here, though. I mean, this is, I don't know. I definitely don't want two of those, but we'll just take these. All right. Here's another shot at this. Here's another one of these, too. There's also this. Where are we on curve here? I don't want to get too top heavy, but I mean, right now we don't have a lot of like blank or returning things to our hand yet. That's more of a Selesnya thing. So maybe we'll just go with these two right now. I mean, we'll have another shot at something like that, I think. And also Lively Leap would be a fine pick too, but I think these are the better cards right now. We just got to watch our curve at this point, though. Let's see. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. His reach whenever it attacks tap target creature and opponent controls. That's decent. Really the only card here that's exciting to me in this pack. Another one of these. And I think that is just fine. That did wheel, so that's good. And then just whatever on the rest of these picks. Okay. Is that Cosmic Spider-Man? Is it too late to make this work? Probably in pack 3. It's good, but to get the rest of the colors we need, we'd have to go hard into color fixing this pack, and I think I'd rather just build out a good deck because I see like a couple great cards. Another one of these, and also Principal Referee is very good. This is decent too. Although a lot of times I get stuck with this in my hand and don't have a great use for it. This is good. I'd like to try, like, if that was pack 1, that would have been really fun to try, but we also have this land here, but we're going to go with these two. Maybe the land will wheel. Who knows? Alright. +1/+1 counter. That's fine. It's not really what we're doing. But it's fine. I don't know if there's much of what we're doing in here. I don't feel like we need a second one of those. So, I mean, this? It's a flyer. Like, yeah, not very exciting. Yeah, not a great pack. In the other direction, we were doing great. In this direction, we're doing great in the first pack. But I don't know, this pack, we're not seeing all the Azorius like we were seeing. Probably take that because I think we need it. Another one of these. I think our curve's okay. It's getting a little top heavy though. I don't know if we're actually playing all this stuff. I mean, we could take this. It's not as good when you don't have green. You have to go double white. So we do have a fair amount of spiders. This would be a consideration. It's a little bit cheaper. We don't actually. Well, we have what, three casting cost cards here, and only one creature. It's also this. How many spiders do we truly have? We have 3 of these. We have this one. Oh, that's a shapeshifter villain, though. Not a spider, technically. That's a spider. That's why it's 2 more. So what, 5 spiders? 5 spiders. Or we have this, which could potentially make something big unblockable. I might go with this. I haven't played with that card yet, so let's try it. Oh, look at this. This came around. I missed this the first time around somehow. Or is this still... Oh, maybe this is... Which pack is this? Because it's pick 2. So yeah, this is probably the first time we're seeing this. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Another one of these would be good. This is the same casting cost. I mean, we're not stuffing our graveyard. We're not in Demure, so like probably just take this. That's a good economical 3-drop right now for us. Probably where we go. We have this too. What else do we have? Enchanted creature. Is it a citizen with base power? That might be good because we don't have a ton of removal right now. We probably have enough if we take that, because we have the we have this, which is great. I picked up the thing that can destroy a creature that's 4 or greater power, I think it was, and we have a counter spell, so this might be a thing we want. So then the question is, do we need this land? I mean, I probably would take the 3-drop creature before the land, just because we're a little weak in that area of our deck. Be nice if the land was in this pack. There's really nothing here that's super exciting. I don't know. There you go. And it's one of those. Okay, sure. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Seemed pretty decent. Pretty decent. All right. This, I don't know. This is probably our only way to draw extra cards, I believe. So maybe we keep that. We'll come back to it. I like having a couple of those because of the modify stuff going on here. Here's another way we can modify. We don't want to go too heavy on stuff that's going to come into play and not do anything, but this also turns things into spiders as well. So there's that. Don't know if we need this, quite honestly. How many creatures do we have real quick? 21, we got plenty. Okay. I like those. We need that. We gotta really consider here what we're doing with this stuff, but we ended up with 2 of those too. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need 2 of these. One's good. That is another way to draw cards too. A little expensive, but it can happen. Oops, what did I just get rid of? Okay, guess it was fine. Alright. 3 of those. We're a little top heavy over here, so yeah, this thing, I'd say no. That will keep. I don't think we need 2 of these. Because really, unless our graveyard's stacked, which means it's like later in the game, this is just a 4 or 5 for 5. I mean, even when it's not, it's an 8/8, which is good, but it doesn't have like trample or anything like that. So we can definitely get rid of at least one of those. We got to be mindful of 2 things here as we cut our last 5 cards: the curve and how many like equipment type things we have that could kind of stuff up our hand. I do have another way to draw cards. I mean, I could get rid of this because we don't have any way to create treasure, and it's not like we're going wide with creatures, so this gets a little awkward, I think. We're definitely keeping those though. That's the 3rd piece of equipment. We're going to keep all the removal we have. All the just kind of creatures that are lower end. We probably don't need 2 of these. Three of these might be a little overkill too. Let's get rid of one of those. Let's get rid of one of those. How many creatures do we have now? 16. Equipment seems decent. Like I said, I just don't want a handful of it with no creatures. Or all high casting cross creatures. Part of me's thinking about just dropping this. That'll put us down to 15 creatures. I mean, it's decent. Do we control another villain? Probably somewhere, but there's one. Does it keep its characteristics? I might get rid of that. Okay, at this point we have to cut one more card. We don't want it to be a creature, so let's just cut. Maybe one of those two. All right, we want to go heavier with white for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. The only double blue we have is this, right? And this. Okay. I think that's fine. All right. There you have it. Let's see how it goes. I haven't played Azorius before, so it's hard to judge how good this deck is. It seems decent. I feel like I've played against some pretty crazy Selesnya decks, and a few pretty crazy like other kinds too. It's a Dimir deck that was very strong one time. So like, I don't know if we're hanging with those type of decks, but you know, we're I think we're okay. So let's see. I'm an Azorius fan, so I do like this deck. Drawing heavy into lands here, but we do have a 3-drop. I do like this card. I'm kind of wondering if I should have just kept the equipment though instead of this. I don't know if that'll be relevant or not. We'll see how this game goes. Yup. So that's 3 colors already. No, there you go. There's a 4th. Cosmic Spider-Man coming. They're digging for it, or their last color. Okay. Now, if this was the +2/+2 equipment, that would have been cool. Maybe I will switch that out next game. I mean, this is good. But I don't know. Is it kind of a win more situation, or like I guess maybe it would break you through a board stall? 4 for a menace. Ouch. A removal spell would be nice right now. They're going to surveil. There's nothing we can really do right now about that. Well, there's something we can do. And we will. They're missing what? A plains? Or an island, I guess, either or. Oh, here we go. Ouch. Well, this is right on time. Just become a race, which we might be able to, I don't want to say win, but if we played this, gave that flying, that would only be 5 damage though. We need something else here. It's a 4. Play the creature, crew that. 4, 5, 6. Make that flying. That would do it. No, now they're going to gain 3 life, so that won't do anymore, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 9. And drew into the lands. That's awkward. We got a whole blockers back here now. I mean, we'll have this. We're going to play that. They have a removal spell. We lose. So if I just play the 1 creature. So I'm just going to attack with this. Then we're going to play this. Sure. I'll hold that back. Alright. Do your worst, I guess. Oh, they have this too, huh? Yeah, that's dangerous. So, say they play that. Yep. Yep. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's probably game there. They did have the removal spell. They attack with everything. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so they got this. 4. Well, actually. Oh, yeah, they got it. They got 5. Okay. Oh, well. Good beats. So, yeah, just, we were close that game. We could have got them down to 1. It was the gaining that 3 life. The 2 of the same card there. The one where they took the option to gain 3 life, and the one where they took the option to destroy the flyer. Yeah, those buried us. So yeah, if they didn't gain the life, we won. If they didn't blow up our creature, we still had a chance. So all right, well, it was a close game. Probably should have switched that card out. I wasn't thinking. Kind of was a dead card for us. All right. Good hand. A better opening hand this time. They're playing some Selesnya. Or some Azorius. Okay. Got a couple options here. Could run out another one. I could modify that, but I think I'm going to hold on to that and just keep running these things out. again, I got that when I didn't really want it. This is going to give +1/+1, so we can use that. Let's hold, yeah, we'll hold 2 mana back. We'll just cast this. They didn't use that. Although I could block this, they'd have to put a counter on that, or they would. Then I could blow it up. Might not be a bad idea. For them to play their spells though. Before we do that, it's pretty decent. This will be good. Okay. This actually becomes decent now too, though. They got a lot of mana. I can't imagine I'm going to have a problem dealing with this thing. Even with the ward, like, yeah, there you go. But I can also equip for just 2. Hitting lands. It's kind of awkward. Let's play this. It could potentially, with all the lands we're hitting, give us more card draw if we need it. Yeah, it's another race. Games have been close. Just worried we're flooding out on land a little bit now. Okay. Wow. They must have something up their sleeve. Well, or not. There it is. could be game if they can buff that flyer 2 power. Two cards in hand, plenty of land. Okay. Two. Well, that will definitely kill us next turn. But do we still just have them here? Oh, it can't do it to itself. I guess that's game. I thought it could target itself. Well, you learn, I guess. Another target attacking creature. I should have read the card. Reading the card does explain the card. Alright. Maybe we're not dead. Well, no, we are dead because we can't do anything about this. Can't cast this even, so yeah, that's game. Alright. We could have prevented that. We could have actually won, right? If I just played this, crewed, made that unblockable with the +1/+1 counter. Yeah, so we should have won that game. Alright. There you have it. We threw that one. So, yeah. Yeah, no one to blame but myself for that. I should have read the card. Reading the card does explain the card, I guess. Should be 1-1. But we're at 0-2. Can we come back from that? Let's see. Let's see. But you know, that's the importance of kind of playing a format, you know, to get to know the cards. And even though, yeah, I should have read that, of course, but you know, playing, you know, I won't make that mistake again when I play Spider-Man, but, you know, how much do I actually play? That's the thing. Alright. That was painful, but this is a decent opening hand, so opponent's going to go first, unfortunately. This would be a better hand if we went first, but it's good. We'll take it. Celestia. Ouch. We just gotta go fast here, hopefully, and pull out something quick. Might be worth just running out. I don't know, because he's still gotta pay 2 to equip. It's not the most economic use of the mana, but I kind of want to get these out, and then I have a couple options next turn to go with this or this. Okay. Now I'll probably just go with this since they don't have anything. Opponent's stuck on mana, it looks like, so I assume they kept a 2-land hand. And with Ward, these are quite good right now with our opponent stuck. Had to discard. Yikes. Well, we're probably winning this one. Famous last words. Can't finish our opponent this turn unless we draw something to buff. I'm also torn now. Do I want to take that vehicle out? Because like it would have won us the last game if I didn't mess it up. Trying to get there's anything here. Could play that and loot. I have to play it from your graveyard. Oh, I see. If you discard it this turn. Okay. Can't play both. So this is probably just the better play right now. Oh, I forgot that taps a creature when it's could move this if I wanted to get fancy. I don't think I have to. I'm just gonna hold up the mana and fake something. Kind of giving our opponent a chance to get back in this here, but they only have 3 mana. I mean, they can, well, I don't know. They could have, yeah, I guess that's all they have. Okay. Alright. Well, our opponent got stuck on land. Kinda sucks for that. I mean, you know. But we gotta win. So. I have yet to see, I don't know. I'm feeling. Let's go to our deck. Even though this vehicle would have won us that game if I didn't mess it up, I feel like I want this because I'm not seeing enough ways to modify. So what did I do now? there. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with this. A lot of cards we haven't seen, actually. But if we keep pulling those 2/2s, I'm okay. I don't need to see all the cards. Because those are pretty good. It would be nice if we had more modify support for them, but we just need to get we just need to hit some of that. Wade Wilson. Okay. Yeah, good opening hand. Keep, this costs 3 to equip, which is a little awkward, but hopefully we can hit a land here. Yeah, that's a decent card. That's no joke. Gotta hit a land though next turn, or we're going to start falling behind quickly. We did hit the land. Can equip this. We can also, you know what might be the better play though? Take their ramp out of the equation here. I don't know what our opponent can do when it's holding it up, unless they have it set this way. Okay. Maybe they thought it was my priority. Multicolor again. I'm just going to attack with this. I'm going to play this out. Not the most efficient use of our mana here, but... touch. We can tap that down though. Oh, actually, we can't tap that down. That was the other card. Someday I'll learn these cards. I need to stick with Selesnya. I played that. I know how to play those cards. I should have forced Selesnya. Alright, so what does this thing do? Maymill. Okay. Next turn, I mean, you could equip this as Dees. Whenever you attack. Okay. I would like to mill that card, please. Okay. No, not a spider, so can't play it, but it's a good card on top. They're digging for answers. Yeah. Let's take 8 here. Can't keep taking 8 though. I'm going to chump that. I think we can... I think that does it right. Play this off the top. Got there. 2 and 2 now. Yeah, I think it was a good choice switching that card in our deck. Two and 2. Like to win. At least one more. Maybe 2. We did beat a Selesnya deck there. Or actually, that was a multicolor deck, wasn't it? Started out looking like Selesnya. We don't have our 2/2s this time around, but we have an okay hand. I mean, we're getting a little heavy now on equipment, but I think this is keepable. So if we can draw like one of the 2/2s, this is great. We got 3 in the deck. Opponent goes first, which is going to be... We're going to see another card, so it's not a bad thing. Yeah. That's good if it can stay alive. I have a feeling it's going to die quickly. I'm just going to put this out. They have 6 cards. They have black. What we don't want is that. There it is. There it is right there. That would have hit our unblockable double striker. And that is not something we want to happen. They still got 4 cards. I mean, how much do you want to play around this? Let's do another one. Unfortunately, we didn't draw a land there. Sure. Yeah, they got us beat on resources here. Unless we start drawing lands, this is going to be a hard game to win. Okay. Again, no land. We're going to now have to run this out. We don't have any choice. But yeah, I think this has slipped away from us pretty quick here. 6 opposed to 11. I think I got it though. I mean, they haven't even played anything out yet. Yeah, I think I gotta take this. Because I don't have the resources to rebuild if I lose that creature. I mean, like, the only thing I can kind of do here, I could start building this thing up and get it. And they gotta have an answer to that, right? They got to. As it stands now, I mean, they're still got a great attack here. So they can't lose that. I can buff that thing if I draw land 2 more. Which would make it 10 damage. If I don't draw land, I can do 1 more. Yeah, it's just be a little too late. And at this point, it probably doesn't matter if I have it as a blocker, because if I block this and go down to, you know what I mean? If I don't block, yeah, either way, like, we're done. We need, like... I mean, we need a big draw here. But I don't think we're getting it with 3 lands, right? So. Huh. Can tap 2 creatures. Does get us there. Again, assuming they don't have an answer for this thing. They got it, right? They got it. flash something in. Maybe they flashed something, yeah. All they needed was a 2. Alright, because, yeah, they're still going to do 5. Yeah, no matter what, even if I went with this instead of this. They still got 5. Well, actually, they don't have 5. Do they? Yeah, they do. If I tap that, block those 2. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yup. Problem is this now, though. I'm still gonna lose my creature. So I don't really have a way to get the damage. 8 damage now. I survived a turn, but well, we tried. We just fell behind with land this game. If we hit some mana, probably would have been okay. I think definitely would have been okay. Our opponent didn't really have answers for the unblockable creature. There's one. Yeah, we got nothing here though. We got nothing. We're at what, 3? We can play 1 creature. No other interaction of any kind. So, yep, that's game. Good beats. Oh well. So we ended up going 2 and 3. We punted on the second game we played. We should have won that game, which of course would have changed our matchups. So we probably would have been in the same spot anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like our deck was better than it was. Again, like I blew 1 game, but the first game was close. But you know, it's just they came out on top. Same with this game. We're short on lands. We won a game where our opponent was short on land. You know, I don't love the pick 2 because it does create a situation where people tend to like if your draft goes well, your deck's stacked. If your draft doesn't go as well, you're gonna get run over by a stacked deck, right? Not even if your draft goes bad. Like if it goes okay, you're gonna get run over by a stacked deck, which I kind of thought was gonna happen with this deck. I didn't have a lot of experience. I had no experience playing Azorius in this set, so I wasn't sure. But I kind of felt like I felt like the Selesnya decks I played that also were kind of middle of the road were better than this deck. So I guess what happened. But you know, if I were to play Azorius again, I think I definitely would have foregone on that vehicle for just more modification stuff, and right off the bat instead of switching out later in the games. And I probably, well, I would have been more familiar with the cards, which would help too at this point. But yeah, I guess that's that. How long till the next set comes out? Like 5 minutes usually. What's the next one? We got Avatar coming in December, right? So we got a little more time with this. I kind of like it though. Like honestly, I don't like pick 2. And I understand they're probably doing that because there's no there's no enemy color pairings in this that work together here for whatever reason. It kind of feels like, to me, now that I played Spider-Man a few times, it kind of feels like this was designed to be 5 allied color commander decks, and at some point, like a couple years ago maybe, when Lord of the Rings hit big or something, they were like, we're not going to just do commander decks anymore, let's make sets out of these things. And it feels like it was just like turned into a set. Now that's my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. Probably not the case, but that's what it feels like when you play. It's kind of like, why don't we have a draft environment for all 10 color pairings like we normally do, right? Like, this is kind of weird. But I'd rather play this with pick 1. I think that would actually be fine. I would have no issue with that. But I think the pick 2 is kind of rough. Like, if you don't really kind of luck into that right draft situation, or force that right draft situation, although force is probably not the right word, but go with the flow, maybe. Not force something. Last week we got in trouble trying to force Selesnya, and we kind of had a similar result, I think, if I remember. So this time I tried to go with the cards, but some of the more powerful Azorius things weren't coming up for us. We did have a really good base though, so and I think we could have won some more games potentially with this, if matchups were a little different, but all good. So anyway, before I do go, I just want to thank you all for being here. If you're watching this now or on the replay, I appreciate it. And claim. My computer's giving me problems over here. This time. All right, we got maybe. Okay. Before I go, just want to remind everybody, check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. They do have pre-orders open now for not only Avatar: The Last Airbender, but also Lorwyn Eclipsed. So if you're interested in that, I'm excited about Lorwyn. That looks, we haven't seen a lot from it, but that looks kind of cool so far, what we have seen. And I do love Lorwyn, Morningtide, Eventide, Shadowmoor. So I'm pretty excited about that set. But yeah, you can pre-order those there. They have a lot of other things too. You can get your Spider-Man there. You can get all sorts of other Magic products and other stuff outside of Magic. If you said, hey, I'm tired of this Magic, there's other stuff out there. So check them out. They are a local game store. I do enjoy working with them because of that. And they've been awesome to the channel for a long time. So check out their site. Orders over $100, or if they only have singles in them, that's free shipping in the US. So there you go. And I do have a link in the description below, and I will put one in the comment section. So by the time you watch this, if you're watching the replay, it should be there. So anyway, thank you all for joining me today. We'll be back on Saturday with another Market Watch video. We'll see if those Turtles cards did anything to the market. Probably, right? Some ninjas got to spike, right? Some ninjas must be spiking by now. I'm sure. I haven't looked, but I'm sure it's happening. Anyway, thank you all, and I will see you on Saturday then. Have a great week.